Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible. But don't you...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get power starting off with the side.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now Nix on third down. That's on target to Pierce. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Zone read handoff to Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Colts.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, puts some air under this one. Right side. He's got it at the 30. Across the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nix with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to work it to the 20. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
That's another Colts first down.
1st and goal, here's Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Jaguars 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Jaguars, them running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense set to head out. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Throwing on first down, Nix. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Makes the throw again. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage, does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Who's carrying now? This is Bashal Tutu. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jack.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Fires right away, but incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing here, Nix. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. That finds Pittman, complete. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ryan Thomas Jr. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he takes it down to the 33. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First
down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Makes the catch. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run, Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Lawrence working from the gun. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle.
A 26-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st down, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
A gain of 16 yards.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. 1st and 10 from the 43. Nix from the gun. Taken in by Pierce. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
10 more yards. That's another Colts 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He's going to tuck it and run. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
28. Jaguars 10.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
Second and 2.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and a hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second down. Here's Knicks again. Connects on the crosser. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
So one-sided. And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He's taken down at the
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down again to Tootin. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
Third
and
and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver left. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Brings up third down and 11.
On third down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Hand off to Tootin. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18. And the Jaguars first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Thomas Jr. Incomplete. Brings up second.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Here's Tootin. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
that's good for a Jaguar.
Lawrence to throw it. He's got Thomas on the slant. And they take him down right along the 30.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Inside give here for Tootin. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Catch made. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game.
Jaguars 17. Cam Little.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, third and long. That finds Pittman, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, Taylor. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
They go again with Taylor. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Third down here, lead 8 on the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On the give, it's Tootin. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 13.
Here he goes, third and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. What a play on third and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. So first down from the 41. Lawrence throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. To throw, here's Nix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
1st and 10.
1st down throw, Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again, complete. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Lawrence in the pistol. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Nick Cross has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. New set of downs for them from the 31. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Taylor again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback.
20-yard line.
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. Finds his running back. This is Bayshul. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Short pass brought in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has its go-to again. It's Pittman. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
17 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score of this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
17. Kaimi Fairbairn.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
Loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to number 89. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
A throw, 3rd and long. catch made over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes. His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Nix from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. A run here with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
A tight end in motion now. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's third and short.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Here's Taylor. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.